Hi, it's Meg here from Meg's Garden, and I'm bringing you today a new journal that I've just made using the newest collection, A Lady's Diary. This collection is very, very neutral, so it could be made into any kind of a design. It could be shabby chic, it could be vintage. You could use it as a notebook. You could create pockets, almost anything. What I've done is I've created a little story about the diary. It's it's a lady going to the Paris exposition in the late 1890s. In those days, you didn't go by yourself. Her husband didn't want to go, so the solution was for her to take her brother. The husband is staying home, and he's going to buy one of the newfangled vehicles that they call a car, motor vehicle. So that's all settled. But Lady Annabelle has lots of things to do before she can go to Paris for the exposition. So this is what I've done. I've created a story around the book, and this is the cover. I did a lot of the printing on vellum, so this is just one of the cut and creates. Some velvet flowers. The spine is fairly simple with some ribbons and lace, and then the back is also quite simple. It didn't really need a tie or a closure on the book, but I felt as though Lady Annabelle would have lots of things to stuff in it, so this goes along with the story. So here we have an 1899 Daimler versus a trip to Paris to visit the World's Fair. And this is when the Eiffel Tower was built for that exposition. So these are two pictures that I dug out of an 1899 Daimler, which would be worth a fortune nowadays. And this is Annabelle's trip to Paris. Ticket to the exposition, and Thomas Cook information, and then this is a picture of the Paris exposition with a few trinkets tucked in. But these are the papers. You can see that they're very neutral, and you could do almost anything with them. Any lady going on a trip has to have some clothes. And Lady Annabelle has been collecting pictures and cutting them out so that she can take them to her seamstress to decide on what she really needs. And she's been saving up colours and laces just to review with her seamstress. These are the evening dresses, and these come out in concertina effect. Sorry, messing up here. But these are some of the designs that she likes for evening dresses, and she's going to need a few of those for Paris. She has quite a few things that she has to do before she goes. She's got lots of letters to write, things to do. And these are just some of the cut and creates that go with this collection. And these just stuck in there. More to-do lists, and a pocket for more to-dos or anything else that she has to collect for her trip. And that's getting ready for the trip. Now, this is the first signature, and this is getting ready for Paris. Then the next signature is she's in Paris. And these are the things that she plans to do. A boat trip down the Seine to see the exposition from the waterfront, some dancing, some partying, playing chess. And she's going to go shopping and spend some time in Paris. Loves shopping. some more shopping. This is some trips around Paris. She goes back to the exposition for a day and goes to lots of cafes and has lots of fun. She goes to the Moulin Rouge. And that's her trip to Paris. As you can see, the papers are very, very neutral, and you can do what you like with them. I had trouble with this journal because normally I just pull the papers out and just go full bore into designing, but I had to do one signature before she goes and then one signature in Paris, so that kind of decided it out. So I had to do a lot more planning than I would normally do. The second signature was in Paris, a day in Paris, fun with friends, shopping, and she's looking for some art pieces for her new sitting room that's being redesigned. So this is my thinking on a lady's diary visiting Paris. But as I said, you could do almost whatever you like with it. I will put some details on my story of Annabelle going to Paris in the description, and this video will also include the paper collection. You could use any cut and creates in the shop. You could do flowers. You could do heritage. You could do a special occasion one, a new baby, a graduation book. You could collect all of the things that you're doing for renovation, and almost a wedding book too, planning a wedding. Lots of ideas there.